So EA did bring out the premium L1 and D1 upgrades, Liga and the Women's French League. We are going to go ahead and show you how to grind these in today's video. I honestly thought we wouldn't get them, so that's very interesting that they're giving it to us. Now, the first thing you want to do before going into this video is get rid of as many League and rares that you have. As long as you can get rid of like 11, 22 of them, etc. As long as you can get rid of them, then you come back to this video once you've done that, because it's going to be a little bit easier for you to grind and recycle. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that off camera, and I'll be back once that is done. Also, make sure you're doing your women's one as well. Get rid of all of those rares. And then once you've done that, like I say, come back and see what we have to do to grind these. So I'm going all the way up to 82 rated with all of these. The 83s and higher we are going to keep for other SBCs. Now, we managed to get ourselves 3 packs from these. When you get rid of your commons, I'll explain what to do with that. Let's go ahead and open up these 3 packs to see what the pack weight's like. But first, let's have a word from today's sponsor. If you want some FC coins, the best and most reliable place to go. Team of the season is finally here, and it's time to talk business. Have you encountered this problem when buying coins from other websites? But I got the best service at Loot Bar. Loot Bar provides you with the cheapest and most reliable coins with an 8% discount for new users. I only spent 35 euros and I got 1 million coins, and now there is also a 5% bonus coins for all orders. Don't forget to use code NANNY to use 8% off. The coins will be delivered within the next 24 hours. That's awesome. Now I have the best team like this, and you will be ready to improve your team like I said. The link will be down in the description and comment section. Use the code NANNY to get 8% off and 5% bonus and improve your team today. So here we go then, the first pack. I'm actually going to be honest with you, I'm expecting 0 team of the seasons out of these, but we'll have to see. So the first one we're going to skip. No duplicates. So these 4 rares will go into another premium. These commons will go into a player pick, and I'll explain how to grind those as we go through. Now, I did actually open up 50 of the L1 and D1 double upgrades. I highly recommend that you don't do that. Out of 50, we only got 1 team of the season, and it was probably one of the worst ones. As we get ourselves our first duplicate. So again, we've got 8 rares to go back into the premium, and we have a load of commons, with our first common being here. Now, with your commons, let's just pretend that card is untradeable. What you are going to do with these is going to help you massively recycle and grind these cards as you go around. Now, we are going to head back to the SBC tab, and we're going to go to the 80 plus player pick. Now, with these in particular, we can get ourselves a lot of player picks just from the premium upgrades alone, going from these women's and the men's French league, doing that. Now, with your rares, there are several ways to get rares into your club. I will explain that in this video, don't worry. But with your player picks, try and get rid of all of your Libertadores that are 75 rated and higher, because they count as the rare. Once you've got rid of those, then you can start using the lower league rares and stuff like that, lower rated rares. But just for the sake of that, get rid of all your Libertadores first. The reason being is, every single gold rare we get out of these, like this for example, can go straight back into another premium. So out of this video alone, we've got ourselves 8 premiums. Sorry, 8 rares to go into premiums. We are only missing 2. Now, if we go back to the premium L1 and D1 again, we can go ahead and pop in our rares that we've got from the most recent, which would be the ones we just packed. And as you can see here, every single card all the way up to Beth Mead is from this video alone. And because I've got already a couple gold rares in my club, we can go ahead and complete the next one. Now, you should only do this if you have duplicates. If you don't have duplicates, then you're going to have to wait until that grind step comes in. But you can see here now we're just going to use 75 rated and higher from all leagues to get them done. So again, we got ourselves 4 premiums in this video alone. We've only opened up 2. We had 1 player pick so far. And now we are going to get into opening up some more. Now, I'm looking to try and hit a certain valued card or certain rating card to show you what to do next. So let's open up our next one. But of course, send our duplicate back to our club. Then head back over to the store. So here is our 3rd premium upgrade. So no blue again. So let's go ahead and skip. It's going to be Nigerians. I think it's an 84 rate goalkeeper. So we got ourselves 3 rares to go back into the premium. All of these can go into player picks, and it was an 84. Now, the reason why I've said to you not to use any cards that are 83, 84 rated or any higher from the French League is because they're going to be used for doing the 83 times 10. Now, there are multiple things you can do to get these 83 times 10 done. Yes, of course, you can go ahead and use any 83s, 84s you have. For this one in particular, we need an 83 rated team. So all of these 84s and 83s are going to go into this. Now, if you do need a team of the season or a team of the week, you can go ahead and do the team of the week SBC that's out at the moment, the player pick one. That is repeatable. But for the sake of this video, we're just not going to cover that. You can use all these 83s, 84s, and 85s that you've got to get yourself a player pick. And there is another trick you can do. If you're just going to be grinding these Liga cards over and over, premium upgrades over and over again, go ahead and pop in any team of the season cards that you have from these leagues. Of course, not the high rated ones. We're looking for the lower ones. And as you can see here, I don't really have any. I think I got Zachariah, who's worth a little bit of coins. He's stuck at that price. And the same for Nuno Mendes. So I can't use these cards. But what we can do as well, at this minute in time, there are some brand new mixed league cards that are out. Which is like, for example, I think Busquets is in it, and etc. One of those is going to be the most common card you get. So at this minute in time, I'm going to go ahead and use Hernandez. I don't use him in my team. I've already got another one on my transfer list so that I can do that. But if you don't have these, either go and do the objectives to get them, the team of the weeks, the team of the season, etc. Or you can go ahead and basically just try and pack them, keep going round and round and round. Or buy one. It's multiple ways to do it. There's no correct way and there's no incorrect way. So we get ourselves our duplicate back into our club. Or you can go ahead and grind a team of the week picks, as I mentioned, from all the 83s, 84s, 85s that you get from these upgrades. So open up our last premium for this one here, and we don't get another blue. So that's 4 in, no blues, just to be expected. Like I said, the pack weight's going to be horrendous. No duplicates. So again, 4 rares into the premium, the rest into player picks. Now I should be able to build at least, I don't know off the top of my head, 10 player picks more or less from that. But let's open up our 83 times 10. Now the reason why we want to do this is there's still no team of the season. So literally not in packs at the minute, I swear. With this, we can help ourselves get more. So, for example, we get ourselves an 85, 2 84s, or 3 84s and 83s. So let's use this 83 times 10 as a perfect example. Let's say you only had enough just to get one done, and now you can't do anything. You need another team of the season, another team of the week. Well, we can actually go ahead and use all of these 83 times 10 cards we got to go into that team of the week player pick, as I mentioned. So let's head back over to that, and we can go ahead and complete the first one of the team of the week pick. So as you can see, we need an 85 rated and then an 83 rated team. So luckily for us, we actually just packed ourselves our first 85 rated Rice. And then we are just going to go ahead and pop in all the 83s that we've got. Now you should have loads of these in your club. If you don't, these are literally 700 coins more or less around that price. Every single one is just min price now, 950 coins. So it is really, really cheap to do. And let's just say you don't have another 83. You can use some of your 82s that are from the Women's League or even 81s to get that over the line as well. So don't be scared to use the League and the Women's and Men's, as for example, to get them out. 81s, 82s, 83s into that, like I said. And not only do we get ourselves our recycled cards back into our club, we also get more packs back from doing that every single time, which can be used into the first steps if you're grinding from scratch. So, for example, let's open up our mixed players. Not expecting anything out of that. No surprise there. We've got ourselves probably a Libertadores or Sudamericana or neither. So we get 4 golds. So these 3 can be used for a player pick. This one can be used for a player pick or into a premium. The bronzes and silvers, I'll show you where they go in a second. And the more you do of those, the more you're going to get back in terms of more golds and etc. We cover this quite a lot on the channel, so I'm hoping you guys will start to know this a bit more now. So we head over to upgrades. You can see here, you've got your daily silver, your daily bronze. I say about it all the time. 1, 2, 3 bronzes into this will give you X amount of bronzes back, like 33 back. 3 silvers into this will give you 33 silvers. Do this 4 times, that's 44 golds. That's going to help you on your way to getting those bronzes and silvers done. Now, for the sake of the video, I'm just going to go ahead and do the last team of the week pick. Now, we need an 84 rated team as well as an 2 84s and an 82 rated team overall. Now, we've got 184 here. We can pop in an 83 and an 81. Then we can head over to the Women's League. And these are all the cards that we have used and we've managed to get from doing in terms of upgrades. And you can see here we've got loads more to go through. But that's our 284s done. And then we can just go all the way down. And what I'd recommend that you do for this is go use your gold commons, not your gold rares. And you should be able to get away with a few of the 80 rated cards, depending on what 83s you've put in and etc. So if you got yourself a little bit short, you can see here we've managed to do that with what we've had available in our club. So we've got ourselves a team of the week pick. Now the reason why we're doing these team of the weeks is to get all 3 of those 83 times 10 done. Then we got ourselves a bit of an easier street in terms of getting high rate fodder, which can help us do more premium. So we get ourselves an 87. So that 87 is going to make the 83 times 10 SBC. Hopefully you're keeping up here. Nice and cheap, because now we can put in an 87 into an 83 rated team. And then not only that, we've got quite a few Ligue 1 cards that we should be able to get rid of. So let's go gold, let's go Ligue 1. And we are just going to get rid of a lot of these commons again. If we can get rid of as many as these low rated ones, that's even better. But if not, not the end of the world. And we will switch over to the Women's League again. Let's go over to this one and get rid of all these gold commons. So up to 78 rated more or less. Now we should need to use about 383s. So let me go ahead and grab a couple of these 83s. And I'm hoping if I've done some quick maths that will take us over the line. But if not, we can go ahead and add in a couple more 83s. Now these 83s are basically like just common cards overall. So we are a little bit short. So let me go ahead and swap these over and I will be back once that is done as well. So yeah, my maths was a little bit off, but we got ourselves in 3 commons here. The rest are 83s and 87. Now we have another 83 times 10. So what we're looking to get out of these, of course, are team of the seasons. I think that's pretty obvious. But also any cards that are going to be 85 or higher, because once we've completed the last 83 times 10, we don't need to put in any of our high ratings in as we finally get a team of the season. It's going to be French, striker, if that's Mbappe. It never is. For a second, I thought it was Mbappe. It wasn't. So we got ourselves a Katoto, and this is a perfect example of being stuck in the mud with duplicates. So this card is really down to what you want to do in terms of your club situation. But the rest of these 84, 83s, and etc. can go straight back round. Now, for me, I have done every SBC that I want to complete right now. I even did R9 yesterday, just in case you want to have a look at my team. You can see R9's up front. Completed that SBC yesterday, so I've got nothing to put high-rated fodder in right now. I'm waiting for the Liga and SBC to come out, but I'm not going to sit here and hold that for one more day. So what I am going to do is put into the exchange. Now, of course, only do this if it's a duplicate, untradeable that you can't get rid of. Don't go ahead and do this if you've got yourself a card that you want in your team, basically, is what I'm trying to say here. So that's why we've done that. I don't highly recommend it, but at the end of the day, we have absolutely nothing else to put it into. You could argue, oh, you could put it in the 83 times 10, which would have been a fantastic shout. But I wanted to use that as an example of what you should do when you don't have the gold. Well, sorry, for example, you don't have the 83 times 10 anymore. You've got nothing else to put it into. Now, don't forget to do your season objectives and packs and stuff like that to get yourself more walkouts and much more. I'm taking the 86 times 3. Let me know what you're going to be taking from yours. And then we are going to head over to how to do the easy steps of the grind. Now, with these player picks in particular, like I said, before doing any more of the premium upgrades, make sure that you get rid of all of your commons from the men's and the women's. It doesn't matter how many you have, as long as you get rid of all of them, because you're going to keep getting it back over and over again. So it's 5 per pick. So let's say we've got about 4 or 5 picks there. With your gold rares, just get rid of them all. Doesn't matter where they're from, Liga or whatever, etc. Just get rid of them all to do the picks. And then after that, what you can do is basically to build them back up again to get more of them. Just head over to your upgrade tab, and you just want to do bronze pack method into silver upgrades, and then into this mixed league one here. All of these teams are really easy to do and get yourself packs back. They give you gold packs and gold rare cards. This one doesn't, it's a silver, but that will help you do more daily upgrades. Then you get 6 rares back overall. If you have any questions, comment down below. If you don't understand something, also let me know, and I will catch you in the next video.